case of Cavs. Can't lie. If the Cavs lose this, it's over. Simple as. If the Cavs lose this, it's over.
Indiana, a 2-0 series lead. Here is Garland shoveling to Allen. Good-looking possession here. Strus connects on a three. Securing the defensive glass.
You could play with a broken toe, man. You could play with... I don't even think it's broken, I'm pretty sure.
They went through some film on it, and again it's a problem. This time,
All-Stars, and another in the running for Sixth Man of the Year.
Here's Strus attacking the closeout. Strus, a tough take, and Cleveland, they have numbers. Mitchell shovels, Garland fakes, dishes in the corner. Strus a three. You bet! Here's Mitchell at 48 in game two. The swim move, couldn't hook it in. Allen the rebound and the putback. Able to alter that attempt from Siakam. Mitchell a three is good.
That's so much pressure on Donovan Mitchell in the first two games playing without Darius Garland.
Here's Mitchell spinning into the paint, exploding and finishing. How about that move from Donovan Mitchell plus the foul?
Now we're used to seeing Donovan Mitchell with highlight dunks, but this finish,
exploding and finishing. How about that move from Donovan Mitchell plus the foul?
Now we're used to seeing Donovan Mitchell with highlight dunks, but this finish will absolutely missing game two with a huge rebound.
Oh, Mitchell slides in, couldn't finish it. Turner came over. Here's McConnell shoveling back. Turner a three. It is good.
You can get another one on him and get him out of the game because they know how dangerous he can be off the bench.
Garland connects on a three. Cleveland is 4 of 5 from three. That was Kenny Atkinson's #1 key today. Make shots. Turner is doing that.
Offense, also a defensive presence.
Mobley couldn't finish, neither could Jerome. Here comes McConnell with haste. The lob, Turner, the finish.
No one left their man, gave Ty Jerome no outlet.
Mathurin again.
And off to a great start here as the bench has given the Pacers a huge lift.
Mobley gets a clean look and drills it from three. Nembhard in, Halliburton gets a rest, Mathurin gets free and reverses it home off their fifth of the opening quarter. Garland dancing, dishing, and Mobley the slam.
Got to chalk it up to the timing of having to miss those games and not being able to play or practice with that sprained ankle.
I mean, 5 times we've seen him drop the ball. Nembhard in the corner. Here's Nembhard, 3 seconds left. A three for Shepherd. You bet! DeAndre Hunter then seemingly in pain afterwards, grimacing as he comes back up the floor. Siakam takes advantage, 5 on 4. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell dishes to the corner. Strus wide open. Connects. Just 2 of 18 from 3 entering tonight's game. He's 1 of 3 tonight. Mitchell sidestepping 3 is good. Of the Olympics and the way it affected him at the beginning of this season, kind of just reading too much negativity and having to,
throughout this year's playoff, both with 2 game winners.
Allen, the offensive rebound. What a dish! Jared Allen completely dominated
if you go
this
down
second, a 19-point lead, facing a 2-0 hole. Mathurin finishes, plus the foul. Strus, a deep one. Short. On the offensive glass, and Mobley as well. Here's Merrill, catch, fire, and hit from 3. Allen off to Strus. Garland, catch, fire, making Mitchell on a 3.
The hand of Evan Mobley coming in to try to block that shot.
Garland wiggling through traffic. Off to Allen. Allen with the step on Turner.
And Dean Wade to go back to their natural positions where they're not having to be relied upon to be starters.
Neesmith buries the 3. Indiana had missed 13 straight threes before that made. Here's Mitchell in the corner. Connects.
James Johnson actually was waving him back. Turner with a huge block on the other end. And right now, it's Miles Turner still gimpy, trying to get up and down the floor, but doing the job on both ends.
Halliburton pops it in.
He's still struggling, even though he's coming up with block shots and buckets.
Strus turns Here's the corner and hammers it down.
Coming into this game, in the 7 playoff games, they have 5 guys averaging 16 or more points, and here's the role of many of them getting out in transition and making plays.
See Miles Turner going to the scorer's table. Here's Nembhard, another 3. Is good. Indiana showing signs of life in this third, an 11-2 run. Mitchell gets bumped, finishes, plus the foul. 24-point Cleveland lead. Indiana had gotten on an 11-2 run, cut into 15. But Cleveland has responded with a 9-0 run.
And at least stopping 1 point from the Pacers.
DeAndre Hunter back in for Cleveland. Here's Strus lobbing it up to Mobley. Here comes Mathurin. Off the top in. And at the 3. McConnell bats it alive into the corner. Mathurin connects. Shot clock turned off. Mitchell lost it. Able to flag it down and lay it up and in.
Allen and 2 bigs on the floor right now gives an opportunity for Siakam to pick up those second chance points.
Garland buries the 4 fouls in the first half, has managed to avoid his 5th so far in the second. Oh, nice dish. Top into Siakam.
Don't try to save the lead and become passive.
Toppin finds Siakam, reversing it in. Here's Toppin. Finds the cutter. McConnell has played some big. Siakam. Crowd wanting a foul, didn't get it. Toppin finds McConnell. He got it. Here's McConnell speeding into the lane. They need it. Siakam has it.
It's not looking good.
Thank you, Angel. Merrill unable to hit the 3. Here's Mitchell.
But that was a smart shot by Merrill for this reason, which Donovan Mitchell does, and then, of course, ends up turning it into a bucket.
Here's Mathurin jittering, able to finish.
And Rick Carlisle's going to continue to attack that matchup with Darius Garland, knowing that he's hobbled and playing with 4 fouls.
As Mitchell buries the 3. The lead is 14 for Cleveland. Mitchell stops, kicks, Strus. You bet. Strus battling against the pressure, gets it up to Mitchell. Mitchell soars in, cups it home, plus the foul. Strus battling against the pressure, gets it up to Mitchell. Mitchell soars in, cups it home, plus the foul. Playoff Donovan in all his glory.
Hey, don't say that. You don't get a playoff yet.
Couldn't stay and play anymore.
First and second, you don't get a playoff yet.
Bryant thunders it down.
You don't get to be called playoff.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are on the board in the Eastern Conference semifinals. They take game 3 in authoritative fashion. 126-104 the final.
They didn't play bad. Mobley, 18 and 13. 3 steals, 3 blocks. Allen, 19, 12, 2 blocks. Garland, he's playing injured. 10 points. Mitchell, 43. He's taken 30 shots, though. 30 shots to get 43 is crazy. 30 shots to get 40 is insane. I don't care who you are. Strus, 10. Ty Jerome, 1 of 8. He is playing horrible, man. Siakam, 18. Neesmith, he didn't play well. 7. Turner, 15. He was injured. Nembhard. I thought it was Nembhard. Nembhard, 10 points. Halliburton, what's going on, man? 4 points. Mathurin, 23 off the bench. PJ, 12 off the bench. Hey, Mathurin is good, bro. He's really good. Neesmith and Halliburton didn't play good. That's probably how they lost.